Good evening. How's everybody? Hope you're well. Arsenal Alex here. Or you just call me Alex. Either way, it's all new to me, all this. So welcome. Seems to be a problem with my webcam, so bear with me. I'm just going to try and fix it. Seems to be a problem. Thought I'd fixed it, but obviously I haven't. So I'm all new to this. So bear with me a sec. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. So I hope everyone's well, and I just wanted to try live streaming because instead of just videoing, and just to sort of have a chat about it's about an hour and 20 minutes left for us to make a signing. To be honest, it doesn't look like we're going to make any signings. I've got Sky Sports just here, so anything that happens, I will turn it up a little. So two signings we've made, Pablo Mari and Cedric Suarez, both loan deals. Pablo Mari, obviously, he's his option to buy at the end. Cedric Suarez loan, that's it. We don't have to buy him. So I get it, but I don't understand why we can't go for a big money move. Just remember 2 years ago, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 60 million. Where's the money? So yeah, it's I don't know. I'm just like I'm like it'd be lovely to just have that massive deadline day, but you know what? It's probably not going to happen because Arsenal, they like to get their business done in the day. It's very rare that it's the last minute. But just, I hate to say it, but look at Tottenham. Brand new stadium last year, 60 million on Ndombele, another 50-odd million on signings this January. So where's the money? Where's our money? It's I don't know. Yeah, it's good that we got the right back and that centre back, but they're not top draw signings. I hope they will do well, of course, but I mean, if anyone's out, what do they think? Like, will we be great again? When will we be great again? What do we need? What do people think we need? Me, I think we need major surgery. I think there's so much that needs doing that I'll tell you, he's just been thrown under the bus, and it's the summer that is key. In the summer, we all know what these Cronkies are going to do. And I mean, I want my club to be great again, but we're not. We're just stagnant. Listen. We were 10th when Arteta took over, and we're still 10th. I'm not getting carried away. I've seen improvements, but two wins in 11 or something. Last win was against Man United in the league. We've got Burnley. It's not going to be easy. Burnley on Sunday. Who thinks we can beat them? For me, I think we can, and we need to start making wins because we can't just rely on draws. We've got 12 draws this season, and that's the most in the league. And we've got something like the third. We're like third from bottom, the amount of wins in the league. So how are even 10th to believe it? But actually, that's also deceptive because there's like 5 teams on the same number of points as us for Arsenal. So we've got the only reason we're 10th. I think it's like 5 teams is because of our goal difference, but our goal difference is -2. So I could probably write a list of like 50 things that needs doing. The stuff that needs doing is just unbelievable. So I think for me personally, get that defence sorted first of all, because if you don't concede, you don't lose. So I know up front is all right, but even that's been hit and miss. We've not had a lot of shots on target. If you look since Arteta's taken over, we have not created a lot of chances. We're working harder, but we're not exactly playing better. Every player should work. If I'm on 200 grand a week, I'm going to work whatever 100 grand. All the money they're on is more than what a lot of us are earning a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever. So yeah, it's hard and it hurts, and it would be nice to obviously go back to 2004 when we were a great side, but we're here and now, and you know we're in the FA Cup. Looking at the positives, we're in the FA Cup. We are in Europa League. We could have a good FA Cup run. We've got Portsmouth away next, so yeah. But for me, what do I want? What do you want this season? If anyone wants to say, I want a trophy because it's a trophy. So I'll take the FA Cup. I think what do you guys want? Me this season, I'll take FA Cup and a good run in Europe. Not sure if we'll win the Europa League. Yeah, Nathan, good evening. How are you? Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for all your comments, Nathan Brown. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I agree. I think we need major surgery on and off the pitch. I believe that's what you're saying. It's going to make my screen bigger. Yeah, I think on and off the pitch, in a way, it's better than on, because financially and commercially, we are doing so well. Look at. Let me give you an example. Off the pitch, look when they went to America, more fans than Real Madrid. And look at all the deals, all this Lavazza and Adidas. Off the pitch, great, but on the pitch, there's the surgery. If I could choose now for the summer, what I would want fixed is the defence. Because these players, Cedric Suarez and Pablo Mari, they're not world-class players. We know that. We're not going to get ourselves kidded, but they are they're stopgaps, they're loans, they're cheap options. They just scream Arsenal. And let's be honest. Let's look at our defenders. So you've got Socrates. He's going to have a year left on his contract. Sorry. You got David Luiz. Year left on his contract, in their early 30s. Callum Chambers out for the whole year. And then we've got Rob Holding, who just does not look the same since his injury. He just looks so shaky. Mustafi, he's probably going to be gone. As much as he's improved, he's still got that mistake. So we don't have a top draw central defender. They're all similar level. This Pablo Mari, let's be honest, none of us knew who he was a week ago. Pablo Mari, I didn't know who he was. And suddenly loads of people, yay, are experts. So I haven't really watched him play. I've just heard that he's good, and heard that he's obviously Edu's found him, and Torreira said he's good, because obviously Torreira's watched from South America. But I think, obviously we've got William Saliba coming in the summer. I think we need at least one top centre back. What do you guys think? I think left back, Tierney and Kolasinac. What do you think? For me, Tierney, we haven't even seen him. So hopefully when he comes back in March, he can show us what he can do. And then right back seems covered, but I just want a defence sorted, because if we go back to Arsenal before, 1-0 to the Arsenal, even I'll take boring football. I'll take that to start. We need to just scale everything back and then just start again, because without sorting out the defence, we're never getting it anywhere. But we'll sort out defence, and then Aubameyang and Lacazette and everyone else up front. Who knows what they'll be? But as much as I like what Arteta's doing, I feel. I mean, what do you think? Surely, when he negotiated, he had plans and there was promises made. There's no way he would have taken that job. Sky Sports, just turn that down a bit. Sorry. No way he would have taken that job if he didn't know we'd get backing for players, unless he's been promised that in the summer he's going to get X and X amount of money. But for 100%, me and I'm sure you, we are going to be scrutinising the board, the Cronkies. No one's going to blame Arteta, because the guy, it's his first job in management, and he's managing Arsenal. So just let that sink in as well. So, let me know what you think. Just having a look, see what's going on with Sky. But whether we're, I'm looking on that big player. I want that big signing. I want that. It's annoying because it's great. We're getting a couple of signings, but it's not Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, or it's not that Mezzalos, or it's not that Alexis Sanchez. Let's be honest. Yeah, let me put this to you. How many top signings have we had in the last 10 years, or how many times have we gone, wow, just absolutely like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think. If it was me, don't know what you, I'll go Aubameyang and Alexis Sanchez. Because Sanchez, I've always liked Barcelona. I'm a big Barcelona fan, so I'd seen a lot of him, and when we got him, I was over them. But of course, we got Ozil and Sanchez, but we didn't sort of follow it up, and we signed like Petr Cech for free in the summer. We had that chance to possibly win the league when Leicester did, but we didn't. We weren't backed up in the summer before. So, as we go into this new decade, of course, what are the boards saying? What is everyone? What are they? What's actually happening? Because the owners were so really good to come out in the summer, and Josh Kroenke giving those interviews and everything, and be excited. But are you still excited? Because me, Cedric Suarez, Pablo Murray, I am not excited. Are you? Be great if people can leave some comments in the box and just let me know. I hope you can hear me. We'll work on the lights. And yeah, for me, I know, hands up. I'm still checking. I'm waiting for that signing. I'm waiting for that. I'd love to go, yes, and we've signed Upamecano. Arsenal Vlogs, good evening. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me on my first live stream. Nathan Brown, good evening. You have been brilliant with your comments, and I absolutely love chatting with you. And Arsenal Vlogs, you're doing a amazing job as well, and I think you work very hard. And me, I'm obviously just having fun and trying this at the moment, seeing where it goes, but fantastic. And I'm sure you guys are hoping for another signing, an Upamecano or a another top centre back or a Nathan Ake, but let's be honest, it's not going to happen. But I'm going to keep looking at deadline day, what's going on, and then you never know, we might actually. No, I know, because Aaron, 5 minutes left, until deadline day closes. And you'd think by now you would have heard, but nothing has really sort of shown. But Man United seem to be doing all the business. This Agare, or what's his name, from China, Igaro. Forgive me if I pronounced that wrong, but it looks like Man United are doing the business. Yeah, Igalo. But that reminds me. That's another thing we need. We need a top midfielder. How many players do you think we need exactly? Yeah, 2 to 3 class centre backs. Yeah, I agree with you. I would personally, get rid of Nathan. If we follow up to what you're saying about centre backs, be honest, how many would you keep? For me, I would get rid of, obviously, Pablo Mari, we don't know. Obviously, we have to keep Callum Chambers because he's injured. And to be honest, that's it. I'll get rid of all of them. The lot. Because William Saliba's coming in. Pablo Mari we'll have in the summer. And if we get, obviously not, but David Luiz, maybe don't lie to, but just to keep. But Rob Holding, sorry, no. Socrates, no. Mustafi, no. If someone wants to take David Luiz, I would say, take him and just start again. William Saliba, Pablo Mari, and I think, and then Callum Chambers, keep him for when he comes back because I think he's all right. And 2 more centre backs, definitely, on top of William Saliba. I'm going to put a question. What about Bernd Leno? What do you think of Bernd Leno? For me, I think we could do better. I think when I've been to the games, sorry. I think for me, when I've been to games, he's too slow, Bernd Leno. His distribution is not on point. Yeah. And I think Leno's he's got a mistake. He had that big mistake against Chelsea. And sometimes he does have that rush of blood to the head. But when I'm at the Emirates, me and a lot of fans, we're just saying, come on, Leno, hurry up. Can we do better than Leno? What do you think? So Nathan Brown, I get rid of Mustafi, Luiz, Socrates, Mavropanos. Made a case for him, but realised I was wrong. Obviously, Mavropanos has gone to Nuremberg on loan, and to be honest, I wouldn't care if it was made permanent. All the players, Nathan Brown, I agree with you, I'll get rid of the lot, because we're Arsenal Football Club. Remember that. We've won 13 league titles, 13 FA, where they've got the most FA Cups. We're like the 5th richest in the world, and we're behaving like the 50th richest or 500th richest in the world with these signings. And why can't we? Why can't we go in for a top? Why can't we get Upamecano now? Why can't we say here's 60 million, here's 70 million, here's 150 grand a week, and just act big instead of going the safe option? Because I've had safe and bad promises for 15 years let's go 2006, since the Champions League final when we lost to Barcelona. I would say, sorry, it's not comfortable. Let's try this. Excuse me, forgive me. Sorry about this. And obviously not as Mr. Arsenal Vlogs. I know you do this a lot more, so I'm trying to get myself comfortable. So sorry about this. But yeah, I have been since 2006. We've gone downhill. We have not. We haven't. So 1 hour left, guys, for deadline day. Are we going to sign anyone? We were promised that when we moved to the Emirates, we would compete with Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Barcelona, and we haven't. We won 3 FA Cups in the last decade, and 2 of those were lucky, to be honest, especially the one against Hull in extra time. And I think, yeah, I love winning trophies, but what's your favourite thing as a fan? Me, it's not about signing the top players or anything. It's about the trophies. It's seeing that feeling, experiencing that moment, going to that FA Cup final, that European final. But obviously, we went to the Europa League final, and yeah, we got humiliated. We didn't show up. Something tells me if Arteta was there, he wouldn't have allowed that. Because I do believe in him, but like I said before, I don't think he can part the Red Sea, because as much as he's getting the best out of these players, the guy needs help. I think he needs at least 7 or 8 players, and that ain't going to happen this window. That ain't going to happen in the summer. Because we're well, since Aubameyang, we haven't really. Who have we signed that's good? I mean, the youngsters are good. Yeah, we've got Martinelli. Yeah, Nathan Brown. So Arteta has the potential to be a great coach for us, but without backing, he won't get us to that next level. Spot on, mate. It's just like he's just like a duck sitting in water. He's like a sitting duck, and I feel sorry for him, because I'm not going to get on him. I am not going to get on to Arteta, because he's trying his best. I can see that, and he really wants this. And yeah, I can see that for Arteta, he gets what it is to be a player and a manager. For him, it's a privilege. How many of those players for Arsenal is it a privilege to play for? Okay. Who, for you, yeah, for me, who absolutely will do anything for the shirt. Who'll fight and fight and fight. For me, Gabriel Martinelli, Lucas Torreira, that fight that will do absolutely anything. Yeah, maybe Socrates. Yeah, he's got that fight in him. Lacazette, yeah, Lacazette's got that fight. That's about it. Can you think of any players who just give that 200% every game, and actually, just sort of give that all? I don't. Just veering over. It's all Man United's business. They're trying to get this Cigara deal over the line. Not hearing the name Arsenal. Not at all. So looks like we have got all our business done. So yeah. What do you got? Yeah, what do you want for 2020 this year? I mean, what do you want for this season? Me, yeah, like I said, I want the FA Cup. I'd love the Europa. I mean, who knows? But it's with what we've added this January transfer window, with the players we've got, the squad depth, we're not the best team in Europa League even. So we're probably at our level. So where we go from here is back Arteta, get behind him. But it's not just us fans who need to get behind him, it's the board that do. So as much as I'm annoyed that it looks like we're not going to make that top signing now, I'm going to give the ball till the summer, but that's when I'm really going to judge them. Just to sort of see what's going on and scrutinise them, because they're going to have. Don't forget the Euro 2020. The board are not going to have as long to sign players. So who are they going to sign? Are they going to get Upamecano? Are they going to get a Nathan Ake or someone else? Are they going? No, I think a big problem is a top midfielder, big, strong, powerful DM. Because we can do better than Granit Xhaka. As much as he's had a revolution, Granit Xhaka is. We can do better than him. We can do better than Mustafi. We can do better than David Luiz. We can do better than a lot of players. I think we can do better than Bernd Leno. So if we could get into the Champions League, would be amazing, because then we have that cushion, and then we can obviously offer the money. That's Arsenal. We can offer the wages. So, it's such a big year for us, because if we don't get this right, if we don't get those signings right, how are we going to even get back into the top four? So I'm just going to get a water. Thirsty work chatting. Cheers. Yeah, so I think if I was to write a checklist of what Arsenal needs to do and must do, checklist this year: win a trophy. I'll take the FA Cup or Europa League. Obviously, Europa League's more important because we ain't going to make the top four. Sorry, no. And FA Cup, good run in one and win the other. And I don't want to be in the Europa League. I don't want to, I don't know. It's just, for me, I hate Thursday night. Like, for me, because of my job and everything, it's I miss Tuesday and Wednesdays, or maybe I'd rather not be in Europe a lot at all. If we're not going to make the Champions League, I don't want to be in Europa League. Don't like it. Too many small teams. Waste of time. It's boring. The first group stage is boring. It's not fun, and it's for me and I've been to the Emirates for the group stage Europa League, and it is just, you take your pillow, you take your hot chocolate, people looking at their phones, they're not even into it. And then you saw that game when Emery got sacked. So 12,000 fans. So, yeah. So, but yeah, it looks like we're not going to sign anyone. So obviously, Leicester have just signed Ryan Bennett on loan. Brighton and signed Tareki Lampard from Chelsea. Sorry, I don't know him. So Odion Nagalo has gone to Man United. So unless a miracle happens, we're not going to sign anyone. What do you think? For me, let's analyse the players we have signed. So Pablo Mari, 6 months loan with an option to buy. It's a left-sided centre back. One thing I'll say about our signings: good-looking geezers. Give them, sign good-looking players. But it's like we've gone for the look because they look good in the shirt. And fans will buy the shirts, and everything. But yeah, it's all about Leicester City on Sky Sports at the moment. Who would I say are things better? Out of the two, Cedric Suarez, he's got 4.5 years experience in the Premier League as a right back for Southampton. Have gone for Kyle Walker-Peters instead. My worry is, why have Southampton let him go, or is there more player power? Because what I have seen, he's not the best right back in the world, and he will be second choice. Hi, Nathan. So don't think we were special after Raoul's comment on the January window. That's our business done. Yeah. And what do you think of Raoul? He was Don Raoul in the summer, but that's sort of slowly gone down towards fraud Raoul. Is he to blame for this? Is Kroenke to blame for this? Is Arteta? I don't think Arteta's to blame for this. I think Kroenke, he needs to say something. It can't just be his son about our signings, because we know, obviously we know we need major surgery, but I would love an owner that's involved. So this gentleman from Africa, forget how to pronounce his name, and who's keeps saying for every year he wants to buy Arsenal, and it's been 2016, it's been 2017, 2018, 2019, and now 2020, but now he's saying 2021. So is this guy all talk, or is he for real? For me, I want someone who loves the club. Kroenke doesn't love the club. We're just his penny pinching, or just his what do you call it? No, cash cow. That's what I'm looking for. Cash cow. So I think we are someone who's just going to. But the thing is, we're not making him as much money as before. Yeah, hi Nathan. Don't think Raoul is to blame. I think Stan is to blame for Raoul to get. Oh, sorry, Nathan. You want to say that again? Yeah, I think that in terms of blaming, I think you could blame a few. You could blame Kroenke. Because obviously Kroenke does employ these people, and he pays them a lot of money to make decisions. So let's turn that down. Sorry. I think I think our owners should be more hands-on. I think they should be more ruthless. I think our they just say something and just sort of be regularly have meetings. Say what the vision is. What is the vision for our club? What is it? What's the vision for our club? Because they haven't said anything. It's just about being inside. What's the clear plan? How are we going to get back into the top four? How are we going to compete with Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid? Because we ain't doing that now, are we? So for me, I would love the 2020 honesty, transparent, be transparent, stop mugging the fans off, because we get mugged off. Back Arteta, because Arteta needs backing, because you can't work miracles with. I think he's getting these players at the maximum they can. It just shows the level we're at. A lot of these players. How many of these players were getting the Liverpool, Man City team, Leicester team, Chelsea team, Wolves team? How many of them would start? Maybe Aubameyang, Torreira, Aubameyang, Torreira. No one else really. Maybe Pepe, but he hasn't really shown, what he can. Pepe, yeah, Pepe. Let's talk about Pepe. Has he lived up to his potential? No. Has he that £72 million price tag is not his fault, but I think he can do more. He needs to start knuckling down. We need more from him. I think I'm quite disappointed. I mean, why Aubameyang's been suspended? I expected a bit more from Pepe, because Martinelli, yeah, but obviously he's been brilliant. But I think Pepe, I'm disappointed. I want to see him bang it in with his left foot, top corner, like some of those shots he was doing before. You know. So for me, I don't know. Players he can do better. He's certainly got the potential to do better. So yeah, Pepe, I think Arteta can keep working on him, help him be that Raheem Sterling, and get more goals, get more. Just, I want to see Pepe just, take more play, because players are scared of him. Just go have a shot. Like, because who cares if you make a mistake? Well, us fans, we want to see you try and go in and taking on 2 or 3 players, which he can, and just whipping that ball in or having that shot, because Pepe, he's clearly got that, because otherwise, he was second top goal scorer in France. So he's clearly got, that ability as well. So Pepe hasn't lived up to his potential for 72 million, and definitely room for improvement. Sometimes he overdoes it when you think, just keep it simple. Nathan, I couldn't agree more, mate. He overthinks. He doesn't. I think his confidence is definitely. I think he's one of those players that he needs that arm around him. He needs that confidence. He needs that goal. I think there's 2 people that need goals. I think there's Pepe and Lacazette. I think Lacazette, man, as much as, yeah, I know, Nathan, we talked about this, but I'd love him to just bang a goal in, just get that confidence back, because him and, I think the potential there of Pepe and Lacazette to just go up is brilliant. But hopefully, I don't want to tempt fate, but this winter break, when they're going to Dubai, remember what happened when the last one to Dubai? Oh. I think when they go to Dubai, I think hopefully it'll do them the world of good. But I don't want them to come back from Dubai like last year. Was it? Yeah, last year, and just miss out on the top 4 and get battered in Europa League final. So hopefully, on Pepe and Lacazette can just discover that scoring touch. Let's talk about the game on Sunday. So having a look if anything's happening. Sorry. It's all Tottenham. Oh gosh, it's Tottenham. Tottenham doing business. I don't want to know. That just makes me angry. Let's talk about the game on Sunday. Who thinks we can win? I think we can. And who would you like to see playing against Burnley? So yeah, maybe you could give me your starting lineup. And for me, I'll go, because David Luiz is back, I'll go Leno in goal. Left back, Saka. Yeah, Saka. Wow. That's the young guns. That's another positive this season. Yeah, for me, I will go Saka, Leno in goal, Saka left back. I want to see Pablo Mari. Let's start him. David Luiz, because his passing and then the way he's just improved immensely. Right back, Hector Bellerin. Suarez, maybe you can come on. I want Bellerin. I mean, feel sorry for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. In the middle, I want Torreira, DM. We're gonna need him. We're gonna need Xhaka. So I'm gonna go In the two in front, Torreira and Xhaka. In the middle, on the left-hand side, we've got to have Martinelli. I don't want Ozil in the team. I do not want him anywhere near a team because Burnley, Sean Dyche, rugby style, old school, aggressive football. So I want, as attack, I want on the left, Gabriel Martinelli. In the middle, I want Lacazette. On the right, I want Pepe. And that main man who we bloody missed, Aubameyang, is going to be fresh as anything. So, and that should do it. Hi, Nathan. So what have you gone? Leno, Saka, Martinelli, Luiz, Bellerin, Ozil. Okay. What about, let me ask you this, Nathan. Drop Ozil and put Lacazette there. What do you think? So you have, in the number 10, you put Laka because he holds the ball up so well. And so you've got that 4. The main one, you've got Oba. You got Martinelli, Laka and Pepe, because Laka could just hold the ball up for like Martinelli and spray it because he can pass it and just bring everyone into play. And I think if we have that lineup, I think we're going to comfortably beat Burnley. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Arsenal. What do you think? 3-1, because no doubt we'll concede. But I think there's what I liked about Bournemouth. The first half was amazing. For me, that's the best half we played possibly this season. The young guns doing it. I think we'll win. It's not going to be easy, but I think with that lineup, we should be able to beat them. I know they beat Man United away, but Man United seem to lose or win to everyone. So I think I just want to win. I mean, I'll take anyone because we're draw FC. So I'm going for a 3-1 win, just a few wins. Then we've got 2 weeks off, so we need a win because then the lucky players are off to Dubai, and I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, exactly, Nathan. So yeah, I agree. I think I would sell Ozil. That's another player. Get rid of Ozil because he doesn't do anything for me. And I would put Lacazette there. I'll keep Lacazette as players at number 10. He works so hard. And he doesn't. He's got that never say give up attitude. I want people who are going to work their socks off in the team. So I'm going to give Pepe a chance. I mean, players I'll get rid of. That's another conversation we could have. So if I look at that starting lineup, I said, who would I keep? So Leno, I'll keep him for now. Saka, I absolutely love him. I'll keep him. David Luiz, I'll sell him in the summer. Pablo Mari, obviously we haven't seen him play. I'll keep him. Bellerin. Bellerin. I'm not sure. I mean, if a big offer came in of 50 million or something, because he's under a long contract, I would actually sell Bellerin. And just for me, I think Bellerin's. Yeah, we could use the money to invest in another right back, or we could sell Bellerin, keep Cedric Suarez if he does well, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, because I like Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I think he's done all right. Hector Bellerin is too injury prone as well. So Nathan, so you say love Ozil, but at 31, eventually we have to sell him. But I'm just thinking of the creativity side of things when I say we should play him. So what about Dani Ceballos? Because the second half, when he came on against Bournemouth, he put 2 stunning passes through the key. I think it's better. And I think we can do better than Ozil. I think I want to see Dani Ceballos have a few runs in the team. So I would be tempted to drop Xhaka and put Ceballos there, actually. And because he's a much better passer than Xhaka. But obviously Xhaka gives that sort of steal and tackle. I don't rate Granit Xhaka. I don't rate him, but I think I'd like to see Ceballos in that Xhaka position, and I'd just give him a chance because he looks, he's obviously, don't forget it's the Euros coming up, so he's going to want to prove himself, and he's obviously not going back to Real Madrid today or in the next 34 minutes because he's going to be staying at Arsenal. So if I'm Dani Ceballos, I'm going to be fighting. I'm going to be trying my hardest. I'm going to want to play, and the fans love him. Dani Ceballos. I'm not going to sing, the boy. What's it? The boy is. He drinks Estella. He eats paella. The boy is effing magic. The fans love him, and when I've been to the stadium, I joined in, and I think let's talk. I went to the Arsenal Burnley game, and I saw him, and I thought, wow, Santi Cazorla's back. The touches and everything. It was a 10 out of 10 performance. The way, and I think that's our creativity. So we've potentially got a player there. Dani Ceballos is like a new signing for me. So, yeah, what do you think about Dani Ceballos? I think I'll keep him. Players I'd get rid of in the summer: David Luiz, Socrates, that's 2. Rob Holding, 3. Hector Bellerin, I'll sell him. Could get a lot of money for him. 4. Granit Xhaka, 5. Mustafi, 6. Kolasinac, 7. He's not good enough. Get another left back. Reece Nelson, I'm not sure about him. The other youngsters I love, but Reece Nelson, I think we could sell him. I like Reece, he's a lovely guy, but that's 8 players. Hi Nathan. So Ceballos, I wouldn't be against him. He'd add some magic to the middle of the park as well. Exactly. Those passes that Ceballos did was just he just looked like he wants it. For me, he could be like a new signing. Yeah, he could be like that. New signing. Oh, what's going on here? So, sorry. I thought I saw Arsenal there. Doesn't look like we're going to sign anyone. So, I think. Hi Nathan, spell check making me look retarded. What do you mean, mate? What's that? Oh, don't worry, mate. It's fine. You can say it how it is, and I still get it. I think your spelling is fine, and I think I get your point, and obviously your football knowledge is really, really good, and I appreciate you watching my stream. And I'm just trying to get out there and just show my love for Arsenal, because when I go to games, I can't. AFTV is very, very difficult to get on, so I thought I'd just do it myself. Because when you go to try and get on AFTV, is about 2, 3, 4, 500 people trying to get on there. So I think, I'm just going to do this, have fun, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and I can get out there and reach to lots of people. It'll be really good, and just get my opinion across and talk to people, fellow Arsenal fans, and hopefully improve. So going back to players I get rid. So that's 8. What did I say? So Socrates, David Luiz, get rid. Rob Holding, get rid. Hector Bellerin, sell. Granit Xhaka, Mustafi, and then what about the loan players? We've still got El Neni and Mkhitaryan are still Arsenal players. So obviously I don't want Roma and keep up. I always come and support, love Arsenal just as much as you do, to be honest. Thank you, Nathan. Really appreciate it. man, if you can share my contacts, obviously I'm trying to grow. I've just started last month, and branching out is really, really difficult. I don't want to force it on people, but I do. Obviously, if I want to improve and have better lighting and equipment and everything, I need people to subscribe as well. That'd be really, really good, and I will then be able to invest more of myself and everything into it, so I can become a better YouTuber. So I've been doing this for 50 minutes, my first stream, and yeah, now I can see why. It is, as much as I love art, it is thirsty work, but it's really, really enjoyable, and it is exciting seeing what's happening on deadline day, but nothing along the bottom screen that we're signing anyone, because we have 29 minutes left, and like I said, unless there's a miracle happening, we ain't getting another Aubameyang type signing. Oh, it's all Man United. So I'm just seeing Cedric Suarez flash up on Sky Sports. So that's who we've done. Hi, Nathan. Elneny is someone that should be sold. He's just a sideways merchant and has never offered us anything worthwhile on the pitch. I couldn't agree more. I think DT of Arsenal, AFTV said sideshow Bob. Or sideway, backwards, forward. He doesn't. He was 5 million, and that's probably what he's worth now. He's probably not even worth that. So I believe in Besiktas, and I'm pleased. Besiktas, can you buy him? Roma, can you buy Mkhitaryan? Because we don't want them. We don't need them. We need to go to a higher level and not just stay at this mediocre. Because at the moment we're mediocre. We're 10th. We're not that. We're not where me and you want them to be. We're not where we should be, and we've got a lot of work to do, and we have got to be. Well, let me ask this: why should we be patient? Why? Because for me, oh, this is my cat. Say hello. One of my cats. Hope you don't mind. So yeah, 2 cats, by the way. So she's very nosy. She might pop on the live stream. She can give you a shout out and pick you a wave. Arsenal fan, of course. Yeah. So friendly as anything. Sorry about this. So yeah. Elneny, sell him. Mkhitaryan, sell him. For me, the most controversial would be, because I know a lot of people say, Aubameyang and move her over there. Aubameyang and Lacazette, and she comes back. I'm thinking, for me, okay. You think, Nathan? You think Mkhitaryan should be sold? I see Italians playing like at the season under Klopp at Dortmund, but the Prem is too fast-paced for him. Couldn't agree more. He's 31 or 32. Sell him. No one, get this, no one is bigger than this club. Nobody. No one is bigger. The club the fans are the most important. We are the most important for Arsenal Football Club. Not Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, as much as I love, not the player. They don't have that love that we do. With us or at United, he's failing to live up to expectation each time. Absolutely right. So sell Mkhitaryan, get a fee, get a bag of chips, get 50p, whatever. Just sell him. Just get rid. Just get rid. What about Lacazette? Would you sell him? Would you keep him? Because Lacazette, he hasn't scored an away goal in a year? I think Lacazette we could get good money for Lacazette, because well, what's he got 2.5 years left on his contract? So, or more other teams doing business in the transfer window. How much do you reckon we could get for Lacazette? Would you sell him? Obviously, Ozil we want to sell first, but I think people wanting to sell Aubameyang it's ludicrous, it's crazy. So for me, the contentious one would be Lacazette. But if someone said, "Here's 60 million," would you take it for Lacazette? I would. I'll take it because I think we better. We can always improve. There's always better options out there. As much as it's great, I love how hard he works. If someone came and said, "Here's 60 million," because remember, originally Lacazette was supposed to go to Atletico. The only reason he didn't go to Atletico Madrid was because they had a transfer ban. So yeah, I think get rid, but obviously he's not the most important. I think the priority to get rid of is, if I was to do an order, get rid Elneny, Mkhitaryan, our lone ones. Just seen Olivia Giroud's face pop up. No. Mustafi, he needs to go. Granit Xhaka, he needs to go. Then that I'd get Socrates. No. Rob Holding. And then who else? David Luiz. Now another question: how much could we get? The reason I'm saying Bellerin and Lacazette, we could get a lot for him. Do you think Simeone styles would have suited Laka had he gone to Atletico Madrid? Good, well, mate. If I had a try, I wish Simeone could have come to Arsenal. That was my first choice. I've wanted him for. Oh yeah, I'd still take him. But yeah, I think he could do really, really well because Lacazette works so hard, and he's probably a Simeone type signing. And obviously, Atletico's still been caught in the idea of actually signing Lacazette. There was rumours in this month, but obviously he's staying. And yeah, for now we need to keep him. But I think he would do well at Atletico Madrid because, well, anyone would. I think, especially him, anyone who's hard working and willing to put a shift in, and he would. So yeah, trying to find a comfy position. So yeah, I think but Lacazette ain't our problem. We've got others way more. So let's just see what happens. But obviously, this month we're not going to sign. We're not going to sign anyone else. Out of the signings, who do you guys think are most impressed, or who are you most excited to see? Pablo Mari or Cedric Suarez? Me, I Pablo Mari because we don't have a left-sided centre back. David Luiz, Socrates, no, they're right-footed. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing him because he's played in South America for you, and anyone from South America, I just think of Gabriel and Martinelli. So I'm excited to see. him. I hope he starts on Sunday. Why not? Just throw him in against Burnley. It'll be. Why not? There's no better an away match in a cold northern old school stadium. Just getting there. Well, don't forget don't think he did playing for Man City, didn't he, Pablo Mari? So yeah, I think let's see him. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see him. Obviously, I'm happy we've got our cover for our right back, but I think let's see. let's see him start on Sunday. Would you guys want to see Pablo Mari start on Sunday? Would you want to see Cedric Suarez start on Sunday? So yeah, do drive the likes up, please, people, and do share it. I've been doing this for 1 hour, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to go on till 11 o'clock with the hope that maybe we will get another signing. But apparently, you can go. Apparently, you can. They can go on to one. I'm not going to be going on to one because I will be wanting to go to bed because I've got to take my boy to football training in the morning. Who absolutely loves. He loves Arsenal and he loves football. So hi Nathan. So what are you saying? None. Like I said before, I've seen shit players like Denis Suarez, Andre Santos, and Karlstrom come in on loans and make no impact. He will win me over if he delivers good performances. Yeah, I'm just trying to be excited because I don't know. I want to give Arteta the benefit of the doubt, and yeah, they are some shit signings. I think Nathan, out of those three, Denis Suarez, Andre Santos, and Kim Karlstrom, who was worst? For me, I would go Kim Karlstrom because he had a broken, but he didn't even play well. And then in the second, I go Denis Suarez, and then probably the best of the bad bunch was Andre Santos. But that's not saying much, is it? So yeah, I think the jury's out. Sunday we'll see if any of those will play. I think Pablo Mari will play because if we look at the centre-back options, what have we got for Sunday? It looks like Mustafi's out. I still don't want him in the team, but sorry, I know he's improved, but I don't want him in the team. So we've got Socrates, David Luiz, and a rusty Rod Holding. So I would actually start Pablo Mari. Who would you start? In centre back. But for me, I would definitely put Pablo Mari, our new centre back, into the fray. Just get him in there, and obviously, if we need to, we've got Cedric Suarez who can, just slot straight in. He knows the Premier League, I think like I said, I think we'll win. What's your score predictions for Sunday, please? I'm going to go 3-1. Obviously, yeah, we will concede, but yeah. So let's hope for a win. Just do drive the likes up, guys, and share and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That'd be really, really good. Thank you very much. Just trying to see if we're going to sign anyone else before 11, hoping and praying, but I know that's not going to happen. But no, Huddersfield are doing something. I mean, if Huddersfield are flashing along the yellow line, then I think that just sort of says it all that we're done. And Arsenal, they've not even, since I've come on live stream, Arsenal haven't, or anyone from the Emirates has not even come up and said anything about Arsenal. So I would say I'm not a bet. Well, and I like a little flutter, but our business is done. We've got 2 players in, but nobody's gone out. I want to talk about that for a few more minutes. Would you have liked to have seen Mustafi go? I would have. Would you have see Granit Xhaka go? I would have. We could have got. I think we could have. Because Granit Xhaka was pretty much set on going to where was it? Hertha Berlin. So we could have. We could have got money in for him, but let's see in the summer. But I think we can. I think we can do so much better because we're not. When was the last time we smashed a team? We draw FC. If we do win, it's by the odd goal. What's our biggest win in the league this season? What is it? What's our biggest win? It's like, have we actually beaten anyone like 3-0 Or I think it's West Ham away 3-1. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. But our biggest win in the league, I know we beat Forest 5-0 in the cup, is 3-1 away to West Ham, where we got 3 quick goals. Hold on 2 seconds. Sorry, bear with me. Sorry about that. Yeah, so just one of my cats wanted to go out. Again, Man United. It's all Man United. So we're not signing anyone else. I'll put it out there. We're not signing anyone else. So yeah, let's see what's happening. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see Sunday how we approach the game. I want to see us play like we did against Bournemouth. I want to see that high intensity. I want to see that crisp passing. I want to see us defend well. I want to see us work as a team. Do you know what I like? I like Saka and Martinelli. You know, because I think when Kolasinac and Tierney are fit, are they going to get back in the team? What do you think? I think Tierney, we want to see him, but Saka's done so well. 18, him and Martinelli, 18-year-old wonder kids. What is their value now? I hope to God that Martinelli he gets a new contract and he's got like a £300 million release clause. Because if he keeps up these performances, people like Granit Xhaka and sorry, what am I talking about? People like Real Madrid and Barcelona will come knocking and fishing for him. Hi, Nathan. Burnley will be physical and will be up for it. Only our maximum will be enough. Yeah. And I think Arteta will demand it. You know, they've had enough time off. And then we're going to have a fresh Aubameyang. You know, that guy's been off for how long? Since Crystal Palace? For what, 3 weeks? We're going to have a fresh Aubameyang or a fresh David Luiz. I don't know if that's a gift. Mr. Chill, I call him, because the guy is just so relaxed. So I think about Aubameyang's going to be. Don't forget Aubameyang. He's going to be sort of really up for it because his mistake he did. So I think he's going to really want to prove it and just sort of. But I think he could get a hat trick. I really do. I think. I think Aubameyang could hit a hat trick. So there's 11 minutes left of the transfer window, and nothing. It's about Watford at the moment. So, yeah. Nathan, I rate Tierney, but he'll have to work for his starting spot, and he has the potential to be a top left back if he can just improve on his fitness issues. I agree. So I think suddenly we've got cover for our left back and right back. So I think we can. Yeah, I'll get rid of Kolasinac. I don't think he's good enough. I think Tierney, if he is fit, will be great. Him and Saka could battle it out. I think I would have. Then we've got Bellerin, Suarez, and Maitland-Niles on the right. You know, I'd cash in on Bellerin. So I think. But I like some of the things. Let's talk about some of the positives before deadline day finishes, which is in 10 minutes. What are yours? For me, shining lights of the season so far: Gabriel Martinelli, 10 goals, or is it 11 in 12 starts? Bukayo Saka, unbelievable young talent. I mean, the guy just shows no fear. He's got great passing. He can shoot. He can hit a banger. Great assists. And also, he's obviously now been stuck in at left back, so he's improved his defensive positioning. He's really, really good. Obviously, Aubameyang, without him, I don't know where we'd be. Torreira, put him play. Look at Torreira. Look how unhappy he was when Unai Emery was there. But now he's it's just normal. None of this talk about him wanting to leave because what was it? AC Milan were trying to sign him or something. So yeah, I think who else positive this season? So we've got Saka, Martinelli, Aubameyang, Torreira, Guendouzi. Yay and nay. So he's been in it, but not as consistent. I think he's played too many games, and that's why Arteta has not been starting Guendouzi as much. And because we'll look at what he did when he came on against Bournemouth. I think him and Saka, Willock was our man, or they were men of the match. He was brilliant. But I think apart from those, I not a lot to show. Then I think Bernd Leno he has done well, and I think will be he's I think there's a stat where he's made the most saves in the league, and that's very worrying, very very worrying. So so what's going on now? Deadline day. So back to it's West Ham. West Ham are making a signing, so West Ham doing more business in us. Man United doing more business than us. Tottenham doing more business than us. But is it going to be good business? We'll see, won't we? Because often you can make these signings and then, when it comes down to it, they can be hit or miss. But going back to Nathan, what you're saying, these loan signings, they don't go, oh wow, yes. For me, they're just they're stopgap. They're covered. They're all we need, but they're not the best. So I was just talking about Olivier Giroud, and I Do you miss Olivier Giroud? I don't know. I think that target man. We don't have that target man. So yeah. Hi Nathan. Martinelli is a plus point for our season so far. He's 18 years old, but with how he has acted beyond his years, and he has the attributes, work ethic, and mentality to make it to the top. Couldn't agree more. It's all about in here. Well, either you got it or you ain't, and at that age, he's got it. I think certainly Mr. Number 10, the greatest ever so-called Number 10, M10, could learn a lot from him because I think he's 18 and he's got all the attributes to go on right the way to the top. Let's hope that Arsenal sign him to a top to a top contract, whatever, double, triple his wages, so the guy stays, and then maybe he can attract other young Brazilians. Because obviously Edu's got that connection. And if Pablo Mari is half as good as Martinelli, then if he's got that work ethic and everything, then we've got a really good defender. But obviously, Aston Villa are making a signing. It's not looking like we're going to make a signing. So I'm just going to do this stream for another 5 minutes, and then come to 11 o'clock, guys. So if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about, I've really enjoyed this. I've talked about Arsenal for a long, long time, and I'll start to think of things I can say going forward. Try and do more live streams. Think of possibly a set time once a week to do a live stream. I'm going to do, I will do a preview as well for the Burnley game, and then a review as well. And then I'm going to try and do some extra bits for Arsenal as well. But just to go back over who, our signings, great that they're in, great that we've addressed the issues we need, but they're not that long-term fix to take us to the top level. So let's hope, and the Cronkies are not going to do it this month, but they better do it in the summer, because if they don't, people like you and me are going to be all over them, and we're just going to. I mean, I'd definitely be up for protest if they don't. if they don't back Arteta, because Arteta needs backing. So yeah, if do subscribe and do share the content, please. Nathan, I absolutely appreciate you watching this. I really, really do. And I will try and think about doing a regular stream. Yeah, and think of the best day and a good time as well. How much is it for the adult tickets down at the Emirates? Want to get down there in the foreseeable future? Hi. So I'm a Red member, but you can get tickets. You've got category C or D. You can get them in the Premier League starting at £26, and that is for new, like Sheffield United. That was 26. That's a tenner for kids. And then it goes all the way up to like sort of 46, 56 if you want to see Man United, Chelsea, Man City. So it is really expensive. So, and then if you want to see someone like Watford or West Ham or Crystal Palace, it costs you starting at £36. And yeah, if you become a Red member or you sign up with Ticket Exchange, you can often buy players. So buy tickets, sorry, not players. So yeah, do get yourself down. We've got 3 minutes left of the transfer window, and it doesn't. Yeah, we're not going to sign anyone else. So January has finished. We're not. Our business is done. Let's welcome these two guys, and let's hope it's hope, isn't it? Because they're not that top signing we're going to get, but it is what it is. So thank you very, very much for watching, and I really, really appreciate it, and I've enjoyed this, and I think I will do it again. But obviously I need to get it out there to more people. Nathan, okay, thanks for the info. Something to work towards now. I mean, get yourself down to this. It's easy. You can't just become a Red member, mate. You can sign. You can contact Arsenal.com. A Red membership is like 30 quid for the year, and that gives you access to go to games when you can afford it or whatever. Because I go about once a month. Not as much, maybe once every 2 months, because the football's just been so bad, and to spend that money on that it's not being enjoyable. So not sure when I'm next going, but possibly West Ham I might be at, but not going to be Burnley and not going to be in Newcastle. So possibly in March I'll next be at the Emirates. So 1 minute left, and to go till the transfer window closes. So Emirates. So 1 minute left, and to go till the transfer window closes. So Cedric Suarez, Pablo Mari, welcome. I'm going to call Danny Ceballos like a new signing because he looks fresh and hungry. Come on, Arsenal, let's win on Sunday. It'll be nice to see some wins, and it'll be nice to pick up 3 points, because we bloody need 3 points, don't we? Do smash a like, do subscribe if you haven't, and share that content. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try and do more streams, and look out for my preview tomorrow for the Burnley game. And have a great night. I'm going to go to bed. I'm really tired, and thank you. See you later. Bye.